Good morning, Professor. Today I would like to put some light on big data analytics in OpenAI. So we all know OpenAI deals with a massive amounts of data, including text, images, and other forms of information. Big data analytics helps in efficiently gathering and storing the data from various resources. So many things would be coming into the light. One thing. Okay, let's go over the slide. So, yeah. So first things first is the data processing. Once the data is collected, it needs to be processed to extract relevant information and features and for its all its analysis. Big data technologies like distributed computing frameworks like Apache Spark, Apache Pig are used to handling large amount of the processing at a scale. Next thing is data analysis. So the heart of the big data analytics lies in analyzing the data to uncover different patterns and trends and correlations. OpenAI utilizes advanced machine learning algorithms and statistical techniques to extract meaningful insights from the vast data sets it operates on. And coming to different kinds of insights it is obtaining, the insights derived from data analysis are used to improve OpenAI's algorithms, models, and decision-making processes. These insights can range from an optimizing language models to understanding user behavior and also preferences. And coming to different decisions, big data provides a foundation for a decision support systems within OpenAI. AI, it helps in evaluating the performance of AI models, identifying areas for improvement, and guiding strategic decisions. And it also comes under, it can also help in innovation and research. By harnessing the big data analytics, OpenAI can drive innovation and conduct groundbreaking research in artificial intelligence. The data-driven approach enables explanation, experimentation, validation of hypotheses, and discovery of different kinds of knowledges. So overall, big data is an integral part to OpenAI's operation, enabling the organization to leverage data-driven insights for continuous improvement, innovation, and achieving its mission. In advancing AI technology, OpenAI is renowned for dedication to advancing artificial intelligence, things like natural language processing, NLP, and beyond. The organization research efforts a span of applications and each benefiting from its insights gained through big data analytics. Going to the next slide, we have the domain in which we can talk about where all AI, OpenAI is used in different domains. So there are a number of AIs, a number of domains in which AI can be used, like robotics, gaming, healthcare, biometric, autonomous vehicles, and many more. So, OpenAI is a research organization that is focused on advancing different kinds of field of artificial intelligence. And there are many organizations like the things of robotics, gaming, and everything. The organization is involved in various domains and etc. And let's see a few of how these domains have been inculcating OpenAI OpenAI in different places. For example, if we take robotics, in robotics, big data analytics can enhance AI models by analyzing various amount and vast amounts of sensor data, feedback loops, environmental variables. This data-driven approach enables uh, robots to learn from experiences and optimize their movements and adapt dynamic environment more effectively. If we take in the help of gaming, big data analytics plays a very crucial role in gaming AI by analyzing player behavior, game performance metrics, and gameplay patterns. Insights derived from this analysis can improve game AI algorithms, enhance AI experiences through personalized content recommendations, and can optimize game design for engagement and retention. And coming to another sector or another domain such as healthcare and biomedicine, open AI exploration in healthcare and biomedicine benefits significantly from big data analytics by analyzing big medical records, genomic data, and clinical research findings. AI models can assist in design, diagnosis, drug discoveries, and personalized medicine, ultimately improving healthcare outcomes. And it can also be used in places, other domains such as climate science and environmental sciences, and also in autonomous vehicles, I'm sorry. So coming to in the field of autonomous vehicles, big data analytics is crucial for enhancing AI models in autonomous vehicles by analyzing sensor data, traffic patterns, and navigation challenges. AI algorithms can improve design decision making processes, enhance safety measures, and optimize vehicle performances and real world scenarios. And in the other fields, such as climate science and environmental research, open AI involvement in climate science is it's too vast. It leverages and analyze climate data, satellite imagery, environmental trends. AI models can provide valuable insights into climate change patterns, environmental conservation strategies, and disaster response planning. So, in each of these domains and beyond, the insights obtained from big data analytics empower OpenAI to push boundaries of AI innovation. And they also improve the capabilities of AI models and contribute a meaningful and to solving complex real world challenges. Okay, and now let's see the versatility. And coming to the next slide, we are hopping on to versatility. So, versatility, uh, the thing is that OpenAI is a, I'm sorry, um versatility. When I say versatility, we all know how adaptability OpenAI is. We all can utilize different suitable tools and technologies for big data analytics, covering data storage solutions, data processing tools, and machine learning algorithms. And uh, and So we all know how versatility is adaptability and how OpenAI can utilize suitable tools and technologies for big data analytics, covering data storage solution, data processing tools, and many other machine learning algorithms. For example, so if I talk about versatility, data storage solutions such as OpenAI utilizes scalable and robust data storage solutions such as cloud-based platforms. It can be Amazon, it can be Google Cloud Storage, and distributed files such as Hadoop distributed file systems, Apache, HBase. These solutions enable the organization to store and manage vast amount of data securely and efficiently. And coming to different kind of data processing tools, OpenAI can also make powerful frameworks like Apache Spark, Apache Flink, Apache Pig, and TensorFlow Extended. These tools support distributed data processing, real-time data streaming, batch processing, and also allow OpenAI to analyze the data to scale and extract the valuable insights. And coming to machine learning algorithms, OpenAI employs a wide range of machine learning algorithms, including deep learning models like neural networks, transfers for tasks such as natural language processing, image recognition, sensor recognition, predictive analytics, and many more. So these algorithms are trained on large data sets using frameworks like TensorFlow, PyTorch, and scikit-learn, enabling OpenAI to develop advanced AI models. So, out of the listed, we have used a couple of these things in one of our grad seminar classes as well. We have designed a project. We've made a project called as Mango Leaf disease detection, and in that detection, we have also used KN strategies, and we've also put in TensorFlow libraries and also scikit-learn um, to enable the natural language processing to to find more classifications of the mango leaf diseases. And also we have put in a lot of PyTorch, a PyTorch library to get the images when clicked on. And okay, now let's going on to the next slide. We have the next slide here about Netflix data sources. So one of the case studies that I have picked up is the Netflix data sources. Apart, I have been I don't know, but I have been put a lot of my energy putting, seeing and finding out case studies from all the social media to be written for social media. The recent map reduce and so I'm sorry, the recent Apache pig documentation that I've submitted was also on Instagram. So now this in this presentation, in this case study, I have put in data. Netflix has one of the other point for me to showcase the detailing about AI. Now coming to Netflix data sources. So here Netflix leverages big data analytics to refine its recommendation engine, offering personalized content suggestions that captivate reviewers. By analyzing a plethora or a plate of data points such as customer preferences, viewing habits, and ratings, Netflix tailors recommendations to individual taste, boosting customer engagement and loyalty. This effective use of big data does not only enhance user satisfaction, but also strengthens customer retention rates and viewers, showcases how data-driven insights can significantly elevate the user experience and drive success in different streaming industry. So this Netflix, the company is very effective to demonstrate successful implementation of big data analytics, utilizing different data from diverse resources like customer preferences, viewing behaviors, and ratings. Now coming to its data encryption and privacy policy, let's see what all it got. Now, so the first thing is prioritizing security and privacy. We all know how OpenAI can make security and privacy top priorities while handling user data in big data analytics. This involves implementing robust data governance policies, access controls, and audit trails to ensure data integrity and prevent unauthorized access. And the second point can be data anonymization. So, anomaling the data involves removing and truncating personally identification information, which is already called, which can also called as PII, from data sets used in analytics. OpenAI can achieve this by employing techniques such as tokenization, hashing, and masking the product, and to protect the user identities while still extracting valuable insights from the data. And the third thing could be encryption methods. Encrypting data and at rest in transit is crucial for safeguarding users' information. OpenAI can use strong encryption algorithms such as AES 256 in this particular platform of Netflix to secure data in different databases and during data transfer across different networks, ensuring that only authorized parties and only legal customers and people who have subscribed to the a platform can access and decrypt the information. And the next thing is different kind of encryption methods. So, I'm sorry, protecting user data for analytical purposes. OpenAI can strike a balance between data utility and uh, analysis to for maintaining users' privacy. This involves adapting privacy preserving techniques like differential privacy, which adds more noise to query the results to prevent the identification of individual data points. The safeguarding uses privacy while enabling meaningful analysis. So, by implementing all these measures, OpenAI can uphold data privacy and standards in a different OTT platform and gain valuable insights from analytics and can also improve AI models without compromising the security of privacy of the user data. Now going to the next slide. So coming to the next slide, it's about OpenAI doses. So we all know how OpenAI can collect data from various sources, including social media, including online forums, public databases. So that's how we can see a lot of ads and a lot of advertisements and publications happening while going through our social media platforms. So this data can be used to gain insights and improve AI models in various domains. For example, if you're trying to watching something on Netflix and we our set of interests are all categorized under one billion, and whatever our kids or whatever the other people in the house are trying to watch are all categorized under one billing. If we just get into Netflix, we see a lot of profiles coming up, whoever is using what profile. So if I am interested in comedy and thriller, then my profile is all pulling up the details and giving me all the suggestions regarding those exact movies or TV shows that I'm really interested into. So these kind of OpenAI sources can actually gain and model different things, and it will put up in a structured pattern. Now coming to the next slide, this slide talks about data volume. So, coming to data volume, the sheer scale of data presents significant challenges for processing and analyzing. So this includes leveraging distributed computing frameworks like Apache Hadoop, Apache Spark, which are also a parallel processing of data across multiple nodes, enabling faster and more scalable data processing. And coming additionally, we all know how OpenAI utilizes cloud-based storage solutions such as Amazon S3 and Google Cloud Storage, and we also have Microsoft Azure to store and manage large data sets securely. This cloud platform offers scalability, durability, and also accessibility, and allowing OpenAI to seamlessly handle massive amounts of data without worrying about storage limitations or data loss. So the combination of distributed computing networks or frameworks and cloud-based storage solution enables OpenAI to overcome the challenges posed by immense data volumes in big data analytics. It empowers the organizations to perform complex data analysis, extract valuable insights, and improve AI models effectively. Ultimately, during innovation and advancement in artificial intelligence and research development, it can give a massive change. Now, heading on to the next slide, it is about technical complexity. Coming to technical complexity. So, big data challenges, whatever big data challenges, technical challenges in processing and storing and analyzing data. We all know how OpenAI addresses these hurdles by recruiting a skilled data scientist and machine learning specialist while utilizing cloud-based infrastructure for managing large data sets. Overcoming these challenges require a blend of expertise and advanced technology resources, emphasizing the importance of skilled personnel and cloud solution architects and big data on a big data platform. Coming to um, organizational challenge. When I land on organizational challenge slide, I would like to mention that implementing big data in OpenAI can face a lot of hurdles due to organizational issues like resistance to change and lack of collaboration. So, to address these challenges effectively, OpenAI should focus on several key strategies. One is creating a data driven culture. OpenAI can foster a culture where data driven decision making is encouraged and valued. This involves educating employees and about the benefits of data analytics, showcasing success stories, and incentive data driven initiatives. And the next point could be promoting collaboration between the teams. OpenAI should facilitate across functional collaboration between data scientists, engineers, researchers, and business stakeholders. This collaboration can lead to more comprehensive data analysis, better insights, and alignment of analytics efforts with organization goals. And third thing that can be put up could be providing training and support. OpenAI should invest in training programs, and I mean, especially the companies who's trying to inculcate OpenAI should invest in training programs to upskill the employees in the field of data analytics, techniques, and their practices. Providing ongoing support and resources can empower the staff to leverage big data effectively to overcome different kind of technical challenges. The other point could be addressing resistance to the change. So we all know how hard it is for all of us to resist to the change, and especially when it comes to a technical change for an organization, it could be quite big. OpenAI needs resistance to change by communicating the benefits of big data analytics, addressing concerns, and involving employees in decision-making process. Creating a sense of ownership and involvement can help mitigate resistance and foster more repetitive environment for analytics initiatives. So, by involving all these strategies, OpenAI organizational challenges associated with big data analytics implementation can create a conductive environment for leveraging data effectively to drive innovation and can also help in the decision making. So now talking about reasons for the next slide, it would be about reasons for big data problem. So the lack of proper tools and expertise is a common research for big data problem in OpenAI, and we can address these issues can lead to improved insights in different AI models. So there are several reasons why big data can pose challenges for organizations such as so we have to look over a couple of things for the reasons of the big data problem. So let me land on to the next slide that would say the V diagram. So V diagram. So when we talk about big data, the V picture do come into the thing. So the image we see right now refers to a couple of different ways. The first one is volume, refers to the massive amounts of data that can be stored in a computer. Big data is typically measured in terabytes, petabytes, and even exabytes. And coming to the next problem of the next week that we have to discuss is refers to the variety. So when we talk about variety, all types of information, including structured, semi-structured, and unstructured data. So it refers to the wide range of types of data that can be found in the big data set. This could include structured data like data in table, semi-structured data that would be like in the log files, and unstructured data like text files and social media posts and etc. Now coming to the next V, it's about veracity. So it refers to the quality of the data that includes how accurate, consistent, and reliable the data is. And the next V that we have got is the velocity. When I talk about velocity, it refers to the speed at which the data is generated and the data is being transmitted from one place to another place and processed. So being big data often needs to be processed in real time uh, or near real time. And the next way that we can talk about here is variability. So variability refers to the consistency of the data over time. Data can change frequently and important to be able to handle these different changes. So there one, two, three, four, five, six. There are a couple of other ways as well in the diagram that I have mentioned here. But these are the five ways that are very important when we talk about the reasons that are playing a big role when we are trying to implement big data into our systems. The next slide will also, yes, also mentions about the same. So all these factors make big data analytics challenging for organizations like OpenAI. However, with the right resources and expertise, OpenAI can give valuable insights from different data sources. So coming to my case study, when I have to put details about Netflix, so this can be definitely a problem. So we have so many customers using data at a or streaming at once at a point. We all know how streaming is hard and limited to a set of devices or to a set of screens. So with the increase of the customers, the increase of these devices, the increase of the data processing and the streaming processing can also be delayed. So all of these V's, veracity, velocity, and complexity, and variety, all of them do come into picture when in this case study. Now, coming to the architectural diagram. So, coming to the architectural diagram, so here we could see is, so let's take the example of these things. So, which is basically a clear sign of how data sources are implemented, data is digitalized. So, coming to the thing, so here, the so, for example, let's consider, let's break down the architecture for more clear understanding and more prescribed detailing. So, let's imagine we have a data factory. So, think the entire system of the data factory. Here's how the data flows through the factory. So, the raw materials are the data sources. This is where you get the data from various resources. These can be internal systems like customer databases, sales transactions, records, or sensor data from different machines. It can also include external sources like social media platforms, public data archives, and web, etc. And now coming to acquire, this is where the processing is done. Two factory brings in the raw materials. These are two main ways that can happen. So one could be batch processing. So when I talk about batch processing, we know how ETL tool is inculcated into this. So imagine a giant conveyor belt that brings in different huge batches of data together at regular intervals. So we know how it can go. So right now, we know how batch processing it can do. And ETL extract, transform, and load tools like machine that cleans and organizes and prepares the data for storage. This is typically used for historical data that doesn't change with customer records and also past sales figures. And coming to the next kind of processing in the acquiring stage, we also have real-time processing. Complex event we can call as a complex event streaming that is used here in the Netflix case study. This is like having a smaller, faster conveyor belt constantly feeding the new data. Specialized tools process this data in real time, like stock pricing, social media feeds that update second by second, and how each and every user is trying to stream the content. Next, coming to manage. So when we talk about manage, it's we have different sets of managing here. The first set that we could discuss here could be storage in the process of manage. So this is a warehouse section in the factory where the data is processed and it is kept. So there are two main storage options here for the management that the storage management that I'm putting here on the slide was a relational database management system, and one more is NoSQL H base or Hadoop based database. So think of this as a giant filling cabinet with labeled drawers. Each drawer, I mean, each would be a table, holds a specific data point, columns for many items, rows. This is good for structured data like customer names, addresses, or purchase history. And next, imagine this is a massive warehouse when it comes to the H-based database, where you can get all stack boxes in a way that works for you. So this is good for storing large amounts of data of unstructured data like social media posts, images, sensors, and reading. That could be probably the best thing. So coming to data processing and analyzing of the things, this is where the factory gets more interesting. Here, the data scientists and analysts use the stored data to create insights. For example, we do have so many visualization tools like Power BI and Tableau. So they are all business intelligence tools to make the business work do better. This is like using a magnifying glass and scales to understand what kind of data, what data is trying to telling us. So analysts use BI tools to see patterns, trends, and relationships in the data. This help answer questions about what products we are trying to sell, what kind of content we are trying to watch, and how what a large amount of volume, especially people volume, are interested in watching, which is first on which platform, what kind of thrillers and what kind of comedies people are really interested into. This is kind of like a business analysis that analysts kind of do when it comes to descriptive analysis method. One more kind of analysis that we've got is a predictive analytics. So this is like using a crystal ball to see what might happen next. So I think machine learning can come into a picture like this to see what is happening and what are we supposed to be prepared for the future. So a crystal ball to see what might happen next to this. Data scientists use to advanced techniques like they build models that predict future trends and events. This can be used for the things like targeted marketing, campaigns, fraud detection, product and demand forecasting. For example, we could see once upon a time, if we are trying to sign up an account on a Netflix, and if the person knows, if the other people also know passwords, then other people can also log into the Netflix account and could see. But right now, things have changed. People back then, data analysts back then, have thought that this is not the secure way of viewing the content. And if we all know, if somebody is trying to watch, if unlegalized or unsubscribed people are trying to watch the content, so the people who have taken a subscription will be prohibited to watch content. We can easily see that somebody else is logged in and somebody else is watching the content. But the legalized and the subscribed customer would never know who it could be. Just by knowing the details of, just by knowing the credentials and passwords, people can easily log into the OTT platform and can do a lot of streaming. So then I think back then Netflix people or the Netflix analysts have done some predictive analytics and have thought that we are supposed to provide a QR code, sorry, provide a 4-digit code that usually comes up when we are trying to stream Netflix. So when we get into the somebody's or when we get into a Netflix account, it comes up with it would be asking us for a 4-digit code that would be coming up to our Gmail, and we can also try not allowing other people to come into our profile. For example, once we log into the Netflix things, we see a couple of profiles coming up, and each profile can be encrypted with a certain code. So I think a data analyst and big data analysts have done some predictive analytics on this and have seen how they could target fraud detection, and then also can stop forecasting wrong kind of streaming. And coming to next thing is about process and technology. So we all know how technology in different and big fives and putting all the problems of these can be addressed into. So technology, we all know how crucial roles it plays when it comes to execution of big data analytics. We all know how OpenAI possesses a comprehensive grasp of the process and technologies and associated data analytics, data ingestion, processing, analysis, and visualization as a point of employing suitable tools and technologies, and also essential for opening different kinds of implementation of big data analytics. Coming to the next slide, we have attained outcomes. So when we talk about attained outcomes, we all know the ultimate goal of AI is to make proper informed decisions and to improve process and develop different kinds of products and services. So we all know how OpenAI needs to have a clear understanding of the insights gained about big data analytics and needs to use different insights. And last but not the least, when we are jumping on to the conclusion slide, uh, when we're jumping on to the conclusion slide, so overall the integration of the big data analytics into OpenAI operations is not only about gaining insights, but also about translating these insights into tangible improvements. AI models and driving impactful research across multiple domains. It represents a strategic approach of harnessing of how data and what continuous innovation and advancement and artificial intelligence also. So we all know OpenAI have should have the right expertise to handle big data analytic projects from data collection to data analyzing and processing and modeling. And last but not the least, in summarizing or in summary to everything, the conclusion slide is all about how big data plays a pivotal role for organizations like it can be Instagram, it can be Netflix, it can be Twitter or anything. How OpenAI for organizations also like OpenAI for dealing with vast data volumes, OpenAI success and etc on having the right tools, infrastructure, expertise for having the effective big data analytics, utilizing insights to drive different informed decisions and enhance AI models and etc. So it's all about how, so the whole topic is all about how big data in OpenAI can handle different AI models to improve users' experience in a much better way, and also to give the legal users or the subscribed users, the right users, its proper streaming or the proper viewing experience. Uh, that's it for this presentation. Thank you so much, Professor. I would like uh, it will be very helpful if you would post your valuable uh, details or reviews about this presentation. And also you could let me know on the areas where I could put in more um, detailing and also any kind of insights would be much more valuable for me. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to present you my explaining on big big data analytics in the platform of OpenAI. Thank you so much.